make we all fight this whole menace. And also importantly, we all not forget, say, only a few months, a few weeks ago, we all been concerned about the push in this country. We don't overtake everything. All of us are victims. One of my grandpicking them going to Kush. We almost lost him. And a good number of people have been destroyed, young people. And we all keep on saying that the young people are the future of this country. They cannot be the future of this country if we just sit down, we allow things like drugs to overtake the entire system. So a few weeks ago, we heard about the incident in Guinea, where outside actually humiliate with citizens. They bundle the out of Guinea, bring them come here. On the allegation say them involved in drugs pushing. And we also see how very recently we get this embarrassment where they say we embassy vehicle, they arrest them with cocaine. And of course, we also hear about this very topical issue where see one Dutch citizen can in this country. So some people just decide, say, okay, it's not enough to just criticize. What do we do? Now we are talking about the reputation of this country. Apart from the fact that the drugs themselves will destroy young people then, and the fact that drugs don't almost overtake the country, because somebody, they very close to the system, he told me a few days ago, that if you go in a beach area now, you can buy cocaine for 1 gram for $50 United States, which means that you don't get out of hand. And other people believe, say, apart from Freetown, cocaine was scattered all over the country. And we should put a stop to it. Enough for me to just say them, oh, this and that. And I don't want to politicize this. Because what I see is that some people don't want to politicize the whole situation. And I don't want to look at it from an SLPP or APC angle. I look at it from a national angle. What do we do? Whether we like it or not, Kush is here. Whether we like it or not, cocaine is here. And therefore, we as citizens of this country should address the issue. Now, it's a matter of confidence of the people. I don't do in PR work for some time. I don't do PR for President Momo. I don't do PR for Ernest Koroma. I don't do PR for Ibati Kaba. And that's the way they talk on behalf of government. It's not easy for me to convince the public. But therefore, you should be very smart enough to be honest. Whatever information you pass on to the public, not for cover up. The whole thing is for you to tell the public what the truth is. We get a saying in PR, for say when you are communicating with the vast majority of the public, what you do is to give them 70% truth, and the 30% you can manipulate for your own political reasons. Yeah. So we not believe in that anymore. What we believe now is that let us tell the people the truth and what is happening. And I see efforts by people where they talk for government or where they talk for the institution, they try for cover up. Now when you cover up, public confidence is lost. And what we want to achieve now is to make sure that we get the confidence of the public. If we don't get the confidence of the public, they cannot help us to fight these drugs. I need the cooperation of the public for we fight these drugs. If we accept, say, this drug is here, and once it is here, what do we do to make sure that we contain it? So this was why I suggested some of these issues to the president. But now it's a matter of public confidence for a start. Yeah. And I identified some areas, some people, key stakeholders of the public, where we bring them closer to the government, let the president talk to them on a one-to-one basis, make it give the version of government to them people here, right? We say, for example, take the journalists. We say, take the people, the Christians, the imams, the reverends, etc., etc. These are key holders in the system. The women's organizations, and a good number of other organizations, call them together, sit down, and talk to them, tell them this is what I am going to do to address this issue. Because public anxiety now is that, okay, the drugs are here, but what is government doing to fight this problem? And this is why you should communicate more effectively. In that letter, I said it is good for us to have press releases. Good. It is good for us to have what you call a address to the nation. Very good. But that alone is not enough. You need to get public confidence. Call these people and tell them what the situation is, and allow them also to be part of the conversation. Because what is also weak in this country now is conversation, communicating with the public. And communication should not be just a one-side thing. It has to be top to bottom, bottom to top. Well, a very serious problem. In the first instance, when things like happen in any country, it can almost develop into some kind of embarrassment for the country. That drugs then just come, overtake almost everything in this country. So some of you will not just believe for the criticize, we also believe so for come with solutions and observations. So the letter was just a piece of a letter which I wrote to the president to just remind him that it's his responsibility for help for make we all fight this whole menace. And also importantly, we all not forget, say, only a few months, a few weeks ago, we all been concerned about the Kush in this country. We don't overtake everything. All of us are victims. One of my grandpicking them going to Kush. We almost lost him. And a good number of people have been destroyed, young people. And we all keep on saying that the young people are the future of this country. They cannot be the future of this country if we just sit down, we allow things like drugs to overtake the entire system. So a few weeks ago, we heard about the incident in Guinea.
I tell you yesterday, say me at one lective man with a disappointment. It's like Maada. I am Pisa, Kibokat, cocaine dealer, cocaine trafficker, the most halaki, the most fokari. Because he wait if election, we call himself president to get another country. For see somebody, we're not a politician. We not take salon taxpayers' money for go develop a community for the youth. Halaki SLPP. Halaki Fokari. SLPP. Paupa. Hey God. Una take this month down, I didn't know. No wonder where Fokari Alpha side come and tell we how una halaki, how una not mean good for that country. Take this month down, una didn't know.
If that
This shows the highest degree of unseriousness of Maada for make Jagaban one go open a program like that one they get for help youth them. Waiting you not able give the youth as you don't tip them votes. Somebody will also the money now inside. Where it be say waiting it effect for we know that one they don't left na the community. Senseless halaki for Maada the halaki on serious. The IG, he halaki pass all man. Big fool. Fabulous on Akusha and Cabo inside this one big family also we all call we yard. Of course, we have to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly way they happen inside the country. Do you a favor as you come inside, share this program for the benefit of other family members them we no join with it. And please hit the like button. The rest left up for we. After we come on at the basket, later they give you the phone line for me to safe cam and Rob Mods.
You know, you talk about Alaki. I love another word now. Apart from Alaki, waiting at the other word.
Help me, you are big. Help me. I guess.
This man no get brain. But if finance minister tell me something in this, he say salon up. He say now because the team within the setup, where government is set up, you know, now they actually not can get the sense for doing it for do. As you talk about Jagaban, how he intend for bringing blessing to the country after where they don't talk for long term, say he get investment in America no more. Now he say okay, let's bring the America investment come inside the country with plants, you know, I call one you know, assembly plants for motorbike, and at the same time they think of how for being can boss them inside the country, and they don't actually say, you know, what put more for that talk the other day say, do you if Jagaban put Anpan Ferry it will be great for a country. It don't talk say that then a thing of the past, it go handle that one day. But you know, if Jagaban don't go arrange with investors them and these governments, Maada, not to the government, to Maada, because Maada don't show we say that instead of they fight Jagaban. The other the way go na how they call that place in a Jagaban in tongue. Not to go tell and say, well, a lucky guy, not so, or I call him. SSF, no? Some people, you can see this even term, how useless, unlucky, and fokari, Maada be. And now you will know exactly.
So call this man fine ball Pierre. What's the problem? What you used before? Can the pan we hold this no? Madman bio. Now this time they call this guy Maada bio.
Okay, Julius Maada bio.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Or Julius Christman bio.
Anyone. If it's
Okay. So, he not able for bring a job for the people. He don't say when he use the money for cow job. He alone as individual not for bring a job inside the country. So any other person, that is why you see a finger gentle, a finger all the one and the thing with the finger the phone for them come very close to him. And the finger Jagaban and all. Alright. Some people in. Abu Samra. Help me.
big fool. You know, when all this thing happened, I just remember the song. So big fool. Oh. All the things they know this is so. But Pierre, this shock me. No.
You know what in Bible? Just la go inside with Papa in shell just now, yeah? Now go inside in shell. I know they talk anything into, but allow me to go inside in shell.
Go ahead.
Fatme Said Antara. Fasair Anta. Declara Muhammad Anta. Jihayret Esta. Ornakusha without hearing Motuna. Marda be waiting at the deal where you get with the Anta family. It look like say we own Anta. Papa go explain you we waiting at the deal where don't get with the Anta family. Abu Samra name no Kamnaya. But first mayor you name Kamnaya. Some people una go understand waiting at the talk about and wait. Some people in the Anta family na boss for appointment too. But we want to ask a question. Why the Anta family at this particular point? At this crucial time of Sierra Leone history? We don't understand the talk. Let's begin one by one. This is exactly waiting at the try for say. Salon people, una please take note. And una go understand, and I really want for una understand what will happen. We all know, say, one time in the way they say money they come out inside Sierra Leone for support Hezbollah movement. Money they come out inside Salon, and Hezbollah movement is a terrorist group. Money they come out inside Sierra Leone. And when you talk about terrorists, you talk about drugs. Then they go together. I don't say anything here too. Let me read for certain things and quick one. Number one, Fatme Said Anta, Mrs. Office of the President, State of Sierra Leone. Appointment as special envoy for investment and infrastructure projects. Special envoy. Then say, according to section 53 of the Constitution of Salon 1991, the President don't graciously approve your appointment. Listen, he graciously approve your appointment. In other words, first of all, not all the President appoints them directly, rather, na agree to this appointment. Please, una tell me if I not sabi small English. Let's read them again. Pursuant to Section 53 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, 1991, His Excellency the President has graciously approved your appointment as Special Envoy for Investment and Infrastructure Projects. Your duties will include the following: promoting Sierra Leone business, product, and trade interests abroad, identifying trade and investment opportunities in emerging and growth markets for the attention of the appropriate authorities. Any other duties assigned, assigned by His Excellency the President from time to time. In the performance of your duty, you will ensure that your activities are consistent with our foreign policy and other sectorial policy of the government of Sierra Leone by liaising with the relevant ministry, departments, and agency, our embassies and missions. It is understood that your service will be rendered on a voluntary basis and will attract no remuneration for the government, from the government. Please be informed that government reserves the right to revoke. So now listen on. All waiting them people here want, not to follow government pay them, and now listen please. I just don't know if I need for make small funny thing out of this thing. The president now approve for the first time. I don't know, sometimes my attention not can be fine. But the president now approve. He approved this appointment. When we say Parliament they approve. Let's take that way technically. Parliament they approve nomination from the president or appointment from the president. The reason why now then they approve because they get right for approve. But not of them they appoint. But how on earth this document today, the 26th day of August, it tells me say the president may approve. And the rest there first, I can't to the rest, but by the way, I don't know. Sometimes stupidity they flow inside my mind.
All right, Salon family then. You know, we always tell us say something and they some information for pass them the pain and can but to not get option, we just get for pass them. We always see the way and manner how Maada they do things in that country there. Of course, in order they do things them like where you say a leader or a president. And they really do things like a dictator. You know, be a church on something where concerning the sponsorship of the easy bulai stuff, where they go on and they go with the cocaine stuff. Most of them here, we don't blow on. Few people be able to understand what we talk. Other people not be able to understand. Or then they understand and they ignore, then they make like they don't understand. Or don't come to pass. And then things here how they talk, when you sponsor drugs dealing, it means you self forget benefits in return. When you sponsor anything easy bulai or whatever fight thing, nobody know they put in money and anything in it for nothing. You get a plan. You get a plan. You where they pull your money, put up anything in it, you get a plan. So if Maada we see you don't sponsor that year, you don't achieve one when at the cocaine area. And today, we see the drug lord dinner salon when I lie decade. You know, a dinner salon, lie decade dinner salon, as they don't change in name to Umaru. A dinner salon today. So if Maada the sponsor fet now other man country or criminals them where concern gone, where the deal is gone. Between me and you, why you feel say Maada they put money parenting in it? You know they ask question. He not hide. Now only somebody we want to be a dictator now in country. They do that thing and they want. Now only somebody want to bring war. Now in country, they sponsor anything concerning weapon. That are true. And now only person we want for traffic cocaine, we want to turn cocaine dealer, cocaine trafficker. They sponsor command business when are cooking stuff. So anything we person they do in the areas there where you put your hand power, you want something in return. And we money don't go inside that projects, the better one. Now here we see Lebanese Adebayo, they call names the cost. But most of them are not able to understand the names and and most of them are not able to understand the angle where Lebanese Adebayo they come out from. These are the reason where we always support people in their own areas in the way out and they pass on the message. If na me cause you the course, you believe say now you area that one, the way you they pass your message, we respect that. Anything where you they do, when they pass your message, where people they listen, we respect that. The reason being, somebody go don't listen the course, we don't have to pay attention, and then you go inside the message and take what's the important thing. The course not just a teaser, but the message inside now more important. So now we don't begin to announce you appointments them of certain Lebanese them where their names them don't they come up inside Lebanese Adebayo in audios them. But as we they go with the appointments them, you they hear the names them, and you will be able for tell you small the reason why Maada they do this thing. Now here we sit down we tell you say Maada in cartel where they run with in cocaine traffickers them since in at the second in command after learders when at the first in command as Salura about cocaine business. Maada this election say in a president as Kone announcer in at the second in command. But this na deal where now like a plantation again branches them. Learders not just come and see salon. But the appointment they don't begin come up. Payback time. Another payback time. As we go with the program, now so we enlighten you for understand more things them where you're supposed to understand.
We go to the second person. The second person now Fasal the answer.
You really enjoy the calling appointment there.
A special envoy for tourism and investments. The first one where we be get now on waiting appointment special envoy for investment and infrastructure. Investment and infrastructure. Why is this now tourism and investment? The same thing. This now for promote business, for promote and buttressing link with the state concern. Promoting Sierra Leone business, products, and trade interests abroad. Identify trade and investment opportunities in emerging and growth markets. So now the same duplication. Okay. Now we go to the third person. The third person now, Daklala Mohammed Answer. Appointment as special envoy for trade and investment. Hello? Hey God. Now we go to the other person. Enena Jihad and ETA. Yeah, it's not so they say ETA. In our rating, Eastern Central Europe, a special envoy for Eastern Central Europe. Okay. Salon people, let me make this thing very clear. They all not get salary, but they get diplomatic passport. In as much as an official one they want. And they all appointments now approve, Maada approval, has graciously approved your appointment. After we, first, how we been telling Fatima Bio, if you don't listen to several things then, including Rado Soiree, he say an appointment come up from Fatima Bio. So before this time, Fatima Bio, now they appoint Maada Bio gets some the way they appoint, and then Maada Bio confirm. But Fatima Bio can put on by the drug cartel. From that day of December 31st, inside Tehun, where Fatima deliberates, willfully, meanfully, or accidentally go live and post just Lidekers in video na in page, it don't tamper with the drug cartel. It don't expose the Igwe, it don't expose the paramount chief, it don't expose the big man for the drug business inside Sierra Leone and Europe. And this make draw begin can they behind the president when I just Lidecker. So from that 10 day, now Maada Bio, civilized one begin get issue, tranga one with Fatima Bio. Now, we all see the recent conference, the SLPP delegate conference. Outside the select where Maada Bio dance. He dance like one kind go boy against Fatima. And we see what in Maada Bio in allies them do to Fatima in parliament. All of this because it tamper with the drug cartel. So now what happened? Drug Lidecker actually make the pressure Fatima. Instead of it gets all of them powers the way they get, they reduce in power. So now, just Lidekers, he gets some of the ministers and department heads them, including some of the ambassadors them. Where we just see one of them fall in a trap, where na the one where they na Guinea. Where fall in a trap with the drug where drug Lidecker gets. Umar Sharif. Now, Umar Sharif now, because in business need for be strong and very much strong, using the government of Sierra Leone or using the influence of Sierra Leone and the international community, and they appoint people them where it trust. And people them will go able for do business on in behalf. Because take note, when the people here, they go as envoy, they go as representative for the Salon people with the Salon diplomatic passport, then they get less hustle for let them begin check them. So, then people here now, if you watch, they all get connection now that Middle East. They all. So, then now they turn this for let them open the business better one, Sierra Leone for the distribute now the Middle East, Sierra Leone for the distribute now Europe. It take note of inside this post where they call jihad. Inside India for the distribute. India for base now Eastern and Central Europe. East and Central Europe. So India for be the headman na that area there. For do business for we Sierra Leone. Because now na Salon na they do the business. So na India for do the business now for Salon. And na in at the head. Whereas the young man, he relaxed in the Salon, then they do business for them. Including Maada Bio, where instead they inside the business, now in the approve. All of the one them, when are government officials them, where they use government's name for do the business proper. We see inside Maada Bio approve the ambassador in Guinea in business one. When they finally able for secure them, encounter them, underwaiting and call diplomatic, arrangement. As he cancel, he don't free. Nobody not care. Imagine a whole ambassador with the country in name, a nasty inside Guinea, where he come, nobody cares, no investigation, no nothing. Police, the terrorists say they not investigate, they not they look for just Lidekers. Now a free man inside Sierra Leone. Attorney General, we don't tell me say. If even that person they then get for make sure say they make documents can go to court and the court can get for decide. Say now document not go to court. And if not tell we say don't see him, say na police they investigate. Police don't tell we say they not investigate. So now they see the delay. And for you know, say, Maada be all day inside this team. Teeny one. From where all of them things are begin. Only one the way he don't approve when I just like the cars. They appoint them. Like the one they are so. And here in him saying, now the one they are want for let them do me business right now. When in the approve, they not ever come out publicly and talk about drugs. One day. Now this man, now the alleged or now the so-called ECOWAS president, we not ever get mind for talk about drug as a threat to Africa. They don't talk about all things, but they don't ever talk about drug because it hosts the biggest drug day on, and it give appointments, it give privilege to all the one them when the drug day on they appoint for their government. So yeah, they can worse past Colombia. Yeah, they can worse past Colombia. Because the president, they give the drug lords them very important appointments them, they make them very much powerful and influential, and at the same time, then drug people there, they develop their own security agency inside the country. We mean say, the army, the police, and whosoever not get any edge over them. The same way they want to make rubbish, there are two, here Maada and the two presidents they will get inside. Because Fatima, they don't look Saka right now. The two presidents they will get inside the country, just like Umar Sharif and Maada Bio. Anybody want to go edge to edge, just like the stadium, because just like now in the support, the OSD when Maada Bio the control, the military when Maada Bio the control, and then in get your main loyal men them where it incorporates inside the military right now. As you hear, right, it's a very important position and they inside the military where they don't put out say they want to forget people and for. But when people and they already the come out from just like the cars in trusted man them. When I take note of them things here, I'll come back.
You know, Sierra Leoneans,
By the way,
we really here for.
By the way,
Yeah, you get me?
yeah, sorry, just hold on quick, hold on.
Well, a very serious problem. In the first instance, when things like happen in any country, it can almost develop into some kind of embarrassment for the country. Drugs then just come overtake almost everything in this country. So some of you will not just believe for the criticize, we also believe so for come with solutions and observations. So the letter was just a piece of a letter which I wrote to the president to just remind him that it's his responsibility for help for make we all fight this whole menace. And also importantly, we all not forget say only a few months, a few weeks ago, we all been concerned about the Kush in this country. We don't overtake everything. So all of us are victims. One of my grandpicking them going to Kush. We almost lost him. And a good number of people have been destroyed, young people. And we all keep on saying that the young people are the future of this country. They cannot be the future of this country if we just sit down, we allow things like drugs to overtake the entire system. So if you
still watch, we are on YouTube and on Facebook. They wait by the way they come inside back just now, and then we don't get we don't join inside the show. But whilst we wait for by the way for coming inside, this we lovely family member by the name of Daniel Rogers say, he say we had una left for portrait salon so because una party no day na power. Una go make people gains with una party. Well, Rogers, I don't know what we talk if anything they are when I lie. Just like that as no day na salon, you no go church with Maada Bio. Rogers, I know say na bounce you dey, na dey commoda put your bounce axis. You no go na farm inside tune with una. You know, and they not catch we ambassador na Guinea with cocaine. And a lot of things them dey. And the president in Pekin, not only and they just like that as then they lead on a bid head to head. Waiting the way we talk the way not correct now, my brother. I just say I use this opportunity since Bible and not it for actually say something to you. But Apart from that, I not for be actually get energy for talk to you because I can understand the angle where you come from. But God bless you and thank you for your comments. We appreciate you so very, very much, my brother. Yeah, thank you and welcome to Weird. If you guys with Weird self, welcome. You can pack. When they can say parlement, pack and go. Right? Welcome anyway. I appreciate you and we love you. Your presence now because we can always want to forget some other different views them. Okay, this other person say your headline is too funny. Okay. Alright, the headliner Koroma or Bio who delivered more in their first 5 years. Okay, alright. I don't know angle way what I tell the come over. But anyway, by way of the quick one, continue by way before we come to guest inside. Continue.
You know, one thing I'm trying to say is Sierra Leoneans we need to pay attention. You know, Maada Bio in Cam 1, I believe say in other way rounds, it will really help with the youth of that country if we're ready for land. Maada Bio don't make we understand about politics. It don't make we know about politics. It don't make we pay attention in politics. Politics not be this so now alone. So in other way rounds, in Kawan, it creates another impact. But hey, what to make you feel say Maada Bio they empower in drugs dealers them? Now, in Lebanese drugs dealer them that they get appointment. Guess who that the next? The team of chapter 1. The team of chapter 1 nightclub. Very soon, when I get for the see appointments, they come rapid in that group day. Maada Bio gets a mission. He know what he depa. He know what he depa.
Go to the appointment not begin cancel.
Eh?
Go to the appointment not begin cancel.
When I make a say,
when the group begin again, it don't begin already.
Eh God.
But you are the same for them people are ready for do the chapter 1 and other business they said in the beginning.
Well, you know the sad one. Now don't begin see Lebanese and also. We get for the begin see Nigeria man in the old government position at Salon.
That way you really sleep. You know that then without the right and
awake.
And Nigeria man in a right now.
Okay. So may I continue? Make people are able to understand the reason why Maada Bio they give in command them position in that country. Maada Bio they permission. But when they say Maada Bio don't want to go, not of say Maada Bio don't want to sit down. But Maada Bio want for left, don't it bread matter for who that they can lay down, or get for the mass. Hey, now so we begin for blow on. Where we not listen today, everybody by the cry, including the main opposition at APC. But you doubt self, why make this cocaine business? You know they hear the APC themselves back. When they ask question, hate me because of this. It looks like part of una day na the scene. It looks like some of una day na this sharing, this money sharing, cocaine sharing. In a country where we get strong and serious opposition, them matter they are for stand on them. But everybody just says smart. Una just sit down. So now Maada Bio empower in cocaine dealers them, in cocaine traffickers them, while they empower other gunmen them out of the country. Maada Bio know exactly what they do. This club where they can't open, when I open them, we keep put more for telling now what the reasons them. But when I get for understand, now most often they smile. This is something we get for joke with Sierra Leoneans in and out of the country. Where we this one is talking for small. So family members, the mission still they go on. APC. As Salon people still above to woman. Always see they go on, so the election don't start. Always see they go on at the country, so the rigging don't start. This now I will Maada Bio keep now that country day. Now the same people inside SLP tell we how la I na sponsor Maada Bio how many containers She sheds them for campaign, plus money. When I say Maada Bio hold this guy in that country for crazy reason. When I say the appointment of Maada Bio, they give a scatter diplomatic passports them like this. When I say Maada Bio don't know what to do. When I feel so, when I know that's how it's go on, we not go talk all. We go talk some, we left some where we all get focused, don't talk back tomorrow. I guess my case. But it really, really sad. It really, really sad for me. Things like this, they happen in a country. People were supposed to talk almost set him out. Where it sound like say, most of una dey collect una brown envelope. Had don't make today, would them forget more for talk. They know they talk, imams, pastors, people in the main opposition. No wonder where them people are telling us, especially una the opposition, most of una. No, they be a sokia. We not hard up. A mother be the teeth una now like cow. He just put his salt in his hand. He open them. He just say open them. Una not the beer hard up. So it look like say the cocaine una all the share. Because if una not the share, una for don't stand up and ask questions. One great person don't go to another country where would they pass suffer. If we get problem in America today, it related to this guy. But una sit down, this cocaine talk opposition, not the even near. What time like say una all and the inside. But una western the commandado one day, when una western the commandado, that's how they expose una. Because now not say una innocent. It don't reach a time where una for stand up about this guy. But all man just set him out. Because now all he receive brown envelope. I rest my case for the second time.
Right, so this is not the first part of what we get inside the program for you, Stevenson. And of course, they bring somebody inside quickly. We come LP for let we discuss several other issues. Then you already see the title of the program, where I comparison, comparative analysis. You can see because one time in the way Maada Bio we say that will not judge them in the beginning, they will judge in the end. So we don't look at the first 5 years and say, okay, how will be like between the two Motamane. And there's by Koroma now, Maada Bio now. I think now the reason this way make somebody say we get funny title today. Well, maybe you get your angry way to come off. So for can help we follow we do that comparison day. We get inside the program. Yeah, Umar, good evening, welcome to the program.
Good evening, brother. And thank you.
All right. Umar, we don't go down low, just look at this thing. For compare, Maada Bio in first term and Ernest by Koroma in first term. Somebody say a very funny thing nowadays. You agree to that?
Well, for some reason, I don't know why we hear someone comment in the media or in any public space, then you hear that person name, just like they always comment just on a program. I don't know why people, you're not going to be surprised. We hear Daniel Rogers, they hear the kind of comment to the common amount. Then at the sad state of we country right now, that people don't allow the allegiance to politicians, probably based on the region them or the district or the tribe, don't blind the reasoning to the point that anytime they come out for make statement, they're surprised. So probably the person make this statement are just one of.
So what about if this person they look at and say it's funny because na sleep and die, So the question is, which one are they sleep, which one are they die?
Well, the facts are there. Data day. Not even sometimes we just can't voice them. The person just need to pay attention to what World Bank records say, what Global Peace Index say, what other IMF data say. Then you go able for know if na APC get the sleep or na SLPP get the die. But it clear there. When SLPP kind of power, then count all kind noise. I think say them want for impress the people where nobody don't know some of the background of the leader way then count na power. So they want for create that kind of impression they. But waiting happen inside the first 6 months, now the reality begin dawn on them. To a point, I remember say at some point Ernest by Koroma make a comment say, you know, they run government by propaganda. And exactly now so the way I can do. They can begin the cook figures, them run government, then cook worse results just for proof say the free quality education they do well. People can go sit exams. At man they watching results, they get 1 per month. They don't fail English. They watch, they say, no, not to me result this, because not to so I write. Or not be math this carry, but I get 1. So them politicize every side way get for deal with data. So if you they see president, they go to the well of parliament, they tell you say, we get rice mill them so parts of the country, or get 3 rice mill them. Then later they can ask in spokesman and media, say, who side the rice mill then they? The same accusation where this fellow can give on social bias, and the same accusation the spokesperson give to the people, to the journalists, they will ask and say, you know, who side the rice mill and they? The opposition politician made the way they ask, say, well, who side the rice mill and then alone no. Tell me say 1 day bond, 1 day puja, at least just call them by district. So we they deal with a government where they dwell in lies. And this for Udana believer, that's what the devil operates. The devil they thrive in lies, they thrive in fear. And waiting Maada don't succeed for do for Sierra Leoneans that country they for make let them constantly they in a state of fear that they cannot register a protest in any manner, then therefore be subject to harassment and oppression. So, and we got other people where probably not they pay attention, them one for categorize, well, all the leaders are so then they. No, all the leaders are not they so. Pakaba not been they so, at least it be a shame. And Eskoma not be they so, it be a shame. At least, because who say they know, now how the person they respond to criticism, how the person, the leader, they respond to issues them where other people probably from the public they raise. So what are they try for saying that? The difference between the first term of APC and the first term of SLPP now, like we get Bafpan, they get a stopper, with them they call Pikin Pele. We play stopper game. Now like we get Bafpan and Pikin Pele. Are the difference than they? So why you say the man get for thief election? The people know the lie when they vote. Why them for call results for the man and not wait for let them announce the results? I mean, not wait for let them tally done, or they not even begin tally safe. They just go ahead and conduct what we call an electoral coup. It show you say, they not do well. So, I mean, nothing we will not even think about. I think so what to focus on now the indicators them, specifically international indicators where APC first term, that is Ernest by Koroma first term from 2007 to 2012, and Maada first term from 2018 to 2023, waiting APC do well past temper. I think me ready for probably provide some of them today, but okay. I think saying identity no more.
Let's begin look at them. Let's begin look at the one. And basically they focus on some of the things the way this government being talk about, without I'm not even aware of what you intend for say. One, let me look at the economy. Economy. According to this government, the last government, wreck the economy, and then one for make sure say the economy be lively, it be good for the people, and the issue of bread and butter for be reflective to everybody. So how you go put the all two? 5 years of, Ernest by Koroma, 5 years of Maada.
We will appreciate them fine. You look at who side and predecessor them be there. In other words, for Ernest by Koroma, look at who side the country be there in 2007. Mind you, that November 2007, it kind of power, late 2007. So you go able to get a better understanding of how much it delivered by 2012. Then they can to Maada also look at who side the country by 2018, where it take the country. that is early 2018 in April. Then USAI carry and go by 2023, and USAI the country they now. So that go help you for understand how the economy go. Now begin with the GDP growth.
How you have to put that for me? Because this government meets what they call austerity.
Well, first of all, austerity not to ever something bad. now then they make propaganda out of them. Austerity means say no more, you they check your spending, so that you go cut your coat according to your size. That is just what it means in a layman's parlance. That government at some point be there in a particular volatile situation based on external shocks, other things, and global emergencies and all that will get Ebola. Then they say, okay, now we declare austerity. Austerity simply means you try for, cut down on your spending. The thing that way you be able, what you be do, what you get the liberty for doing up, they strain the economy. Now you got to look into them, because if you say they do them, it will strain the economy. I think the word itself now look so high sounding that way if you say now a bad thing to happen. Yeah, of course, it implies now something bad they happen, because that make it cut down spending. But if government bold enough for declare austerity, it means the government really they in tune with the reality, and that is what ABK did by 2016, by 2017, based on the problems they all get. But even before that one day, now look at the growth rate of we GDP. That is the total value of the produce and the services they make na salon. When ABK Kana Power by 2007 to the term where it left by 2012, it increased the growth rate. That is the rate at which the economy they grow by 15%. Now, when you compare them to what SLPP do from 2018, where they made the country, to 2023, they reduced down to 3.4%. In other words, same Maada bill they done in first term. Instead of we go before, like waiting and by command, where we get an increase of about 15%, we just get a minimal increase of about 3%. That is from USAI Imitam in 2018.
So you see,
so that speaks volume.
Growth rate for under the first 5 years of Ernest by Koroma, now as a result of a leadership quality, or now because of minerals being booming at the country.
Well, now leadership now they make we get value for the minerals them. Remember, I say we always say Salon waiting do with diamond and gold and all. We get the mineral, but because we not be done, they get that kind of leadership where they make we harness the potential of the mineral and we not see the value. So it all boils down to leadership, how we manage them, and it got to do with the government policy way that period. So we blame the APC administration for them agreement them with the African mineral on the mining. But you will agree with me, say the rate at which job them be safe now the country it been phenomenal. So that means say the economy be lubricate, couple be the flow. And if job there, it means say even inflation said they go down. So the boom in iron ore, the iron ore sector and the way the mining sector they do well, it also therefore influence the way the country do well. So for that reason, you go say Ernest by Koroma do well that particular 10 day to a point that the economy be the fastest growing by 2013. You understand?
So
in other words,
growing, SLPP they argue say now on paper no more even there. It not reflect the lives of
people. No, we see when I say fastest growing, it not mean say the state of the country don't leap to a what I would say middle income or advanced country. No, at the rate at which it grow from USAI been there. You understand? If you say you begin do well in a class, sometimes the last term is score 50% with an average score. Then the other term it can score 70%. You understand? You go say do well. You understand? It not mean say sometimes na go can first. It not mean say na go can second. But it just means say when you compare in score to USAI Ebinde the last term, it do well. So that speed where the country grow by now make them the fastest growing economy. So I not to where you argue. You go to World Bank record, it did it. So that's their data, they speak for them. So that's why they also, you probably, now, compare them. Now you can't inflation rate. We got to do with the prices of automatis and all the abasted now. The rate at which what I go say, the prices decline, or the rates decline itself. So now the inflation, I think, where they affect every country in the world, even at the US. Waiting $5 they buy in then 2005, they buy now in 2015. So it means say where prices they go up, so also the salary of the workers also therefore increased. So from 1960 to date, we don't see a depreciation in of course the inflation, the exchange rate. We don't see an increase in inflation. We make what in the loans they buy from the 90s to 2000s, they buy them again. But the thing will happen in 2007, between 2007 and 2012, now that we beget a decline in inflation by 43% under APC. That is, APC meet at 11.6%, and by 2000, that is by 2007, it go to about 6.5% by 2012. That is the end of Ernest Koroma first term. That is the inflation rate. Now, when you compare to SLPP, we got a 197% increase. SLPP midterm in 2016 at 16%. Then the left arm in 2023, they not left it actually. Let not say the left arm, but it go to about 47% by the time we will get election in 2023. So that also means say they not do well at all, because if you watch outside the country, they've been there by 2008. So outside been there by 2012. Nobody not go say Salon not do well. But me and you to go agree say Salon not do well from 2018 to 2023. And not to the fact that no more the prices of the commodities and be increased in a way will be manageable. Also, and by Koroma ensure say increase the salary of public staff, that is government employed staff. So it means say the salary where them they get, them be able to buy certain commodities and always the price them they go up. Because inflation, I think, even in the US now, they're able to control them just like that. You're able to manage them, and that is what they did. But in this case now, because of government policy and because of leadership, we get cause for begin even auction dollar. We get cause for do beaucoup things them were just not been called for. Now it comes to the exchange rate back. The inflation they tie with the exchange rates. The value of the leons in comparison with other currencies, them, especially the dollar, which have been global currency. Under APC term, we've been seeing a 45% depreciation in the exchange rate. What's in that mean that the leons in value dropped by 45%. And just like what I said just now, from the 80s to the 90s to early 2000s, we just don't experience depreciation. The same way in beaucoup other economies in the world, including the United States, first time them they pay worker in the United States then $10 or less even per hour. But now waiting $5 they buy. You understand? It's different from waiting they buy in 2005. So it means say inflation really can inside and it affect the value of the currency. And when you look at the dollar in relationship with other currencies in the world, the pound sterling, the euro, you don't know say it drop. But the difference or what to pay attention to now the speed where it drop by. Now then they can make we get a situation we call a distressed or a distressful situation. The exchange rate decreased by 45% during the first term of ABK. Now, for the first term of SLPP, what happened? It only go 100% to, it go beyond 120, it go beyond 140, it go beyond 160, it go to 187%. What means the dollar, who said them in midterm in 2018, So Usa they left him in 2023, or Usa been there in 2023. Maybe you two go know the difference now. So we not do well there. Other indicators, and they also where we include now the book Legacy of Leadership, where if you buy them, you go able to see some of them comparison in there. And the reason why we need for to make them comparison here, now because you got for all one leader a record against the other leader, so that they would know say the job with encounter people and they will for check them, and then know say history go write them down on the good side or on the bad side. We got another indicator in our Human Development Index, very important also. We got to do the quality of life of the people in the country. You know, it been just the hover around the 170s, 180s, and all. But what in APC do from 2007 to 2012, they make sure say we been get an increase of about 8.9%. But from where SFPP can take power, that increase there, what to not just more than not even reach 1%, but about 0.9%. So we ranking be just be there 183, 184, 100 and now that no more. Because it's clear, you know, they're able for cheat on them figures and they. We also got another indicator we call Fragile State Index. All of them reported and they, you go na media, just check a number. Look at the performance of Salone from 2007 to 2012. You also look at the performance of Salone from 2018 to 2023. Under Fragile State Index, that is how we institutions, them we make up with democracy, we ensure say we stable. How then they do? You know, under APC, we come up from 23rd most fragile state in 2007. We go to 31st in 2012. When have been rapid increase. But under SFPP, we come up from 35th in 2018. We go to 51st in 2023. You understand? So they tell you no more say the institutions them no they do well even they are vulnerable. Because you expect say anytime you sleep awake, governance for increase, because that's what it did the world over. Human rights observation for day. You forget Bokutin and the way people are exposed to, where you get for respect the rights of people. But in Sierra Leone, Bokutin and the way na bien no more we go. Or some of them they will not even increase better. Will not even go before. So this is the point.
Look at the.
Yeah, before you, we'll get other one them anyways, but come in.
Before you go to the other one, you know, let's look at this issue of the. You don't talk about dollar. Let's talk about one of the main important things we get for do with race. Yeah, the highest amount we you know then the government left inside 2018 per year, now being 200,000 euros per bag. Yeah, and then right now we talk the highest I think 1 million for rest. Wait to make a say so because 2018 it has been there from 180 to 200 and not been past 200, and then from now you get from 700 to 1 million. Yeah, for rest. So somebody will say the percentage in which the rest you know go up in under Ernest by Koroma. Higher than within Ictalec for Maada. In actual, you know, figures, higher right now, but in actual percentage, a lower now than last under the last government in the 5 years.
Yeah, you look at the burden way it gets on the citizen. What will be the average? First of all, the growth rate of the economy generally between that first term day of Ernest by Koroma. And what will be the salary of the average worker that 10 day and how you're able for cater for that price will go up. Don't forget, say the inflation will not affect most of them prices 10 day. So naturally, you will see say you will get some mark increase in the price. But look at waiting the average Sierra Leonean be able for provide. You understand? Because we do then in relation to waiting people able for afford. We not just judge the prices of commodities isolatedly. And in relation to how people able to afford them. So you never not say, under the first time of ABK, people will be able to afford that. You know, per all will be getting increase there. So in other words, the situation not been good. Let not tell you say it was good or this or that. But what do they try for saying that? Much of what we experience now natural global trends them where they happen, where economies them naturally they face inflation, especially from basic commodities. But the difference now how we manage them. So under Ernest administration, they're able to manage them to a point that people be able to afford them, but already price be don't go that level. But can that be said for Julius Maada? You go able to say people able to afford them way don't go so? What are the wage bill? The average salary for a public servant? Then one. Then how the economy be the fear? Another thing. What are the exchange rates that level that period? So all of them factors that we consider them. But like I say, generally what's clear now that with quality of life, in a salon, not do much, compared to USAI SLPP meetam. We compare them to USAI APC meetam. You understand? Because you got to look at USAI, the two government them take the country to USAI then go left farm by the end of the first term. I'm gonna make you appreciate this much.
I think the discussion will become very much interesting. In as much as the percentage, being talek that kind of way. But let's just watch something quick here. Let's just go through the comments and quick one. Maybe I could just switch this on. Why is it they come on and they manage for our channel? Okay, so the comments and they go on swiftly on the discussion. We mean say that they follow it and they happen. Under Ernest by Koroma, according to, let me just see, under EBK, workers then be able to buy 2 bags of rice and then change life. Because if they pay you 500,000, for example, and then you buy 200,000, you still get 100,000 euros after you buy 2 bags of rice. And then in the time for talk say, under this regime, worker they get 800,000 euros. Yes, yeah, we talk about the highest figure right now. And then that would take, say, 1 million for us. Okay, lawmaker can find because government certain yes, they don't count them. Say 700. So you only get 100,000 leons. Where if you watch that 100,000 leon value and then and now, match up at all. Okay, so like it's a few messages, a quick one. And this possibly now, let me just see. Muhammad Yambala few get okay. General Rogers under EBK government, young man, they buy build house and open every body in Yai for build house. Okay, I think okay. Daniel Rogers actually say go explain. Okay, I think that waiting. So bottom line, they try for door comparison into the whole thing. Yeah, Peter Bagua. Okay, I think they points that they count, they attack themselves as well. 1 million, 12 million or 12,000. 12,000, which is 3,000 per liter. Okay, I think the fuel all don't come inside the thing. But what you will say Italy for fuel, taking into consideration the exchange rate and all, the last government and now.
The same thing which you advance for the rest, and the same thing you advance for the fuel. You understand? That people will be able for, I not got the specific data about fuel, the rates of the increase and all. But generally, what I will tell you no more that Sierra Leoneans generally not be they do bad. Inside the first term of Ernest by Koroma, they review so right now. Then generally not be they do bad. Because Bakutin and the way we contribute to the rise in people and standard of living. We capture the rates where they buy fuel, the rates where they buy rice and other commodities at the market, and Bako that in the way they do. We compare them to 2020, almost demonstration the way people can get because of the economic situation during the first time of Julius Maada. Then they speak to, forget about who that they inside them or whatever it is. If people and they're okay, nobody let the car inside them for going to treat. But then come on at it because they know it's in the pain within they feel. So now in the way we all just get for realize, say, they for cheat on some of them figures there. They are there. Sierra Leoneans generally not be they do well. Today we get that kind of situation in us alone. Of course, the light situation of a talk. basic commodities where people will need for their livelihood stuff, they're not able to afford them. Now the salary where they pay the average worker, not able for even buy a bag of rice. So not even do for buy, so pass you get for quart. And where the quart, we salary them now by months and they come as alone. Usem the month, So, I mean, look at that. Other issues than the way for do foreign direct investment. We increase.
Let's continue for the between.
Foreign direct. Sorry, I'll be the call. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
So foreign direct investment. Also, other issue than the way considerably where APC do well pa. Of course, now side and the way the rate at which investors will they come inside for can invest in Sierra Leone. Compare inside the first term of Ernest Koroma to the first term of Julius Maada. By that first time, they will get about 8.7%, which will be an impressive average of FDI inflow. Come to SLPP, they go down to about 3.61%. May you know, say, instead of the increase the space for let business people and come invest, then shrink that space there. To the point, Boku business and they will lock na salon, go establish in Liberia, then go establish in Guinea and other places. Of course, I not talk about the taxes now, the tariff and all. And outside the money then they come. Initially, we then can and begin to publish what will be the gap for more national revenue. After 1-2 months, they stop for publisher because they know say the figures not they do well. So all of that they get for do with the bread and butter. Not so just thin and normal terminology there. You got for do with waiting the average Sierra Leone and the feel. Then you can't talk with national debt also.
Okay,
it's another issue.
Let me just go quickly into the rest something, quick one, for set the record straight, the rest right now. The lowest way you can get rest, that's 830, for some parts of the country, like for example, the western rural area.
So you still a part the rest case.
yeah, because of people actually they go with that. And then that's the rest thing, as some area they like Falaba, you will get them for 870. You actually get rest when they sell 1,000 leons, when 1 million leons, but most people not go for them. And that's not the beauty of the most, where you get it now inside the country. You get rest when they sell 1,000, but this now what you will get. And you get other rest them, for example, we get low prices them as well. Like for example, the clean butter rest, 50 kilo, now 625. The Kisi Warrior long grain, you sell them for 610. And the other brand like that Sun Bella Luna, Big Bag Joe Gold Parboil, Kisi Bella Luna Parboil, and then you get Kisi Abiba Parboil. You get them for $6.40 each per bag. So this is the latest, way you will get rest for inside the country right now. So we just want for make later one day be clear as to waiting the rest like right now inside the country. Okay, so let's just take one very much important area again before we get people to come inside and help you with the conversation. Also, other area where you feel say more important for you compare between Ernest Koroma and that of by the way, what can I say?
No, go ahead.
Between Ernest Koroma and Maada in terms of failure and successes.
Okay, we still on the economy, yeah? Before we go to any other sector, let's just consider this area. We got for those with foreign debt. How we don't fare as a country from 2007 to 2012 and 2018 to 2023. When Ernest Koroma been in a power, we external debt been there about $1.47 billion dollars, $1.47 billion. Then I'll be with the debt will get externally to, to foreign institutions and governments and all. So we total debt to GDP that period that been about 58%. In other words, 58% of GDP therefore debt we categorize to a moderate debt distressed nation. Now here is the catch. Under SLPP, the external debt rise to about 2.7 billion. Remember, from 1.7 billion, that is SLPP midterm at that period. Why they tell you so now? Let's just make them very clear on that. Ernest by Koroma left the debt where they left 2028. This is not the 2012 again. No. They left the country in external debt to 1.4 billion. Yeah? Maada Bio take a send and go to $2.7 billion. We make 84% of GDP. Yeah? Now here is the shocker. Now for service then debt and now domestic and external, 59% of domestic revenue, what do they get from NRA? 59% of them, they go towards paying debt. Yeah? Then the wage bill alone, the amount where government they pay for the salary them, for the bloated wage bill where they don't create, the new jobs them, the other thing they always they don't come work per week, 40% of them imagine 59% already they go for service with debt. Then 40% of a wage bill they go towards that also. You understand? And 40% of what NRA they generate they go for service for pay salary them. So how much percent left for the government put per education, put per infrastructure and other sector them like government? A reach 1%? No. So we got limited fiscal space for the government operate. So that is why you no go surprised if you see then they give room or a whole sector to cocaine administration or to some kind of drug kingpin and all, because in the car with that fiscal cash way, nobody know they check. So you no go surprised if then they promote Lebanese or other sets of people and where they deal in drugs or other where they into other illegal deals them. Because money not there actually from what government they get from NRA. And mind you, they don't shrink the investment space. But in the direct investment already they done. And the tariff them so much high. For even travel come inside salon or for common salon, another thing altogether. People are going to go Guinea first, they're going to go Liberia and all. So couple not they flow at the country. This is the only way when they show they don't sabi for own government.
Right.
So then go for resort. So you not go surprised if just like they Castile Salon, then they refuse and change the name to Omar Sharif to whatever it is now, then they give it the Omar themselves bad name. You know surprised if then kind of people and they get that kind of prominence day. Na government.
Right.
Only less than 1% they for service other sector them education now infrastructure and what is it 59% they go towards repeat my brother 59% as of 2025 I mean 59% of the domestic revenue they go for service with debt them for pay debt.
Okay.
40% they go for pay salary.
Thank you. Continue for the with me inside the program. I see this how do you call them? Comments we make a laugh. I feel pain down on me. I laugh inside me, baby. This person we na fella, he say under EBK I been they buy Stabia 2,000 leons, but after 7 years under Paupa na 20,000. I'm able to buy 2 pints beer in a day. Big again, no? Na man go tell you, now na pega I they go. Na pega I do it.
Yeah. Typical Sierra Leonean. We got to make fun of the situation. Now that way they no more go feel them. But it's pathetic. Trust me.
By the way, the pega in the
must know how the sports we recommend they feel the pain. Usama move from beer to pega. My brother, way I sit down at the watch, I they analyze. It really sad. It's good way sometimes some of now they come on a different cycle help with for talk because you don't know what they talk. But people don't they understand. But it's good again I can come as other lecturers them for help us on this message. But always see they talk so I don't feel say anything that they win a lie, we even the listeners have not they understand. You see what's in the comments they tell me. Just for confirm, then things here where you they talk. But the question, we Sierra Leoneans, we really don't prepare for move from all the way to the analyze show for a better salon. You think say, so how things they go, how you self they observe how the country they go. You think say Sierra Leoneans don't really ready for a better changes?
My brother, landing at the one bag rest question where the average Sierra Leonean are able to afford. You know, we all get that question in our mouth. Are we really ready? And we get for make let people know say we get for be ready, no matter how you in at the globe. And I'm glad some of them they provide platform like the wire for educate people on some of them here for all mirror on government. And it clear say on another do am from a bias standpoint. Una they do am because una really invested in our country. So that is why una not afraid for call out even the opposition. Una not afraid for call out bad politicians generally, no matter whether you party or wait itself. Una analysis them na dande. So na then say no more just need for the do. I just want let Sierra Leoneans and know say you can equate Maada bio to the operation of the devil. I talk and just know. They thrive in fear. When the believer gets too much of fear inside him, he's not able to defeat the devil. Remember the way Christ be cross the water? Where he step on the water, where the other disciple because they get fear, they get doubt inside them, they not get mind, they're not able for the as one begins to sink. So what are they for saying that it don't make sure say it don't intimidate people with their then killings them, then them way as people arrest, arbitrary detentions and all. So people are not in that state now where even same way them for come and register them protests. Always go be peaceful protests then they afraid. Even sit at home. That make the people already in our opposition or with itself. We not even get man call it sit at home. When I know the most peaceful protest where anybody can call because you not call person say go burn tie and a treat. You say sit down at your host for register protest. You know how much government go lost for that day, and you know how much message you go don't send.
Yeah.
So yeah, so if we not get that mind day for confront some of the issues, yeah, we just take as say this man, so he did law just left him or whatever it is. Of course, law we left him. Now democracy, we go for wait for the other ballots. And the other ballot back, he didn't promise we say he go for go thief him back. You know, so this is the situation. So the question we ask, so myself got the same question. We really ready? So it comes to how they take some of their issues there and make use of them. What do we go do as a people? We all got that question there. So at the call on we all. And the reason we make some of we decide for write book on the administration of Ernest by Koroma and that APC administration we've been there from 2007 to 2018. Now that they meet the country in one piece, and despite the hiccups and all, they left them in one piece. And as come opposition and get the power, after 10 years, they conduct election. When they say not to engulf in party win, they hand over back Saful. Some people go on for blame for that or whatever it is, but that's an issue for another day. But my point why they make that, now we learn for vote for leader, then we get shame. You mentioned one thing just now before they begin make me statements say, what Maada bio can do, we can expose beaucoup things. We got to do the young people, the waiting self. And then 2 days back, I don't know if now some deja vu or waiting. I heard the same comment from some other person we meant to be the discuss. And I agree with them 100%. Maada bio can expose the vulnerabilities of the country. It can expose the vulnerabilities of the political institutions, including political parties. It can expose beaucoup things them. We for make we as a people reflect on. That is the good thing about his, probably God used them for like teach with a lesson here. But he left to how able to make use of the lesson here. Because what are they see now, I not see like say Sierra Leone is really ready. When you look at how people go and follow politicians all over the place and all, we they see in the administration of this leader waiting now, for don't do for tell we say a people deserve the leader they get. Now we look and ping even the job loss for over 20 years or so. We say, okay, look, can give somebody another job. The number one job in the country. We not look at him background, but always record come on say this man they get history for thief. Let's say even if they're not been go after him or what is it, a whole former president say so. Some of them say why with man country they do well now because even if you get small criminal record from where they school, they affect you in the public life, especially if you go for them kind of position and they. So what are they saying that we got to be serious as a country in the way they choose with leaders. Now they head to another period in we democracy where we they begin choose with leader them at internal party level and nationally. We got to begin go back for fall for me man business or me would have come on at the same region or would have me person would have waiting. We got for left for look at the record where the people and get. So what are they try for say now that a people deserve the leader they get. You know, we plant coconut, you expect granite. If not granite, you plant that granite, you reap. We're not for surprise. Me, I'm not ever surprised. Trust me. Interestingly, with waiting, it can't beat me expectations small, but I'm not too surprised because me get a kind of sense of history. I don't before Maada build a kind of power force. I don't dig into them. The way it in the first time I was a young person, but history the records are there as to what he do. So when it comes so he begin do this kind of thing, I'm not surprised. The only way beat me term no more small. Now we're in the height of Corona. I see it take in wealth. Then go do honeymoon. Or we begin get state of emergency in a salon. Then when I begin reflect on waiting Ernest by Komadu in before go UN General Assembly. Journalists and common almost say the way the country they right now, I know the advice for let the president left. Even though not for go represent the country or go make a case for Salon. For that reason, the president canceling trip. You know go for pay attention to the state of emergency during Ebola. But now in the height of Corona, where even the world out there, the country say where this man goes so, where go begin the fend for go so. Let's say not be safe from Corona. What if even go catch Corona day? And this and the post will call we leader. Now, and all let tap the married when they married back here in West for wasted resources. Again, for go back honeymoon. If you hear the sound of it, a president go honeymoon in the height of a state of emergency. They left in people, they suffer. So now some of them say they give you inspiration for do this book. And who will do this book? Not to direct appointees of Ernest by Koroma. I work State House as a professional because now NACSA been sending me a State House. From there, I change department them. NACSA train me as volunteers and post me in a State House. And I did it. I come on at the first department. So I've been there in our OGI. Then I go on the research unit. So not so like say me I've been direct appointee of Dr. Ernest by Koroma, but I just feel the need for and the other people all mix for write this book. Understand? Maria, where they do well in China and all. What is not so been direct appointees of ABK. But we say, you know, let us be invested in we country. Let we all mirror to this president and see and show Sierra Leone and say, okay, now this now the lapses by this money administration. Where this man, other man, we been there power not been get. These are some of the challenges that we've been there, the 207 way, and as by Koroma be able to manage. So we get for show interest in we country. That is the only way we can show love. We not able for run from him. We not able for do anything if we're not going for do well. No matter how they do well personally. As Sierra Leoneans, if Sierra Leone they do well.
So Omar, you talk about seriousness. What seriousness will go past like where citizens and wake up in the morning, go vote out somebody where they feel say, they do the thing right as they give them the mandate. But this person force himself again and take power by force. Something you measure and judicial as them call it all come first in history just go to one side and swear you in. Who seriousness again, where salon people for put way past that one day, where you think say this kind of thing, they repeat again?
I think that the leadership can inside. The people that don't go vote, always they may need, I forget people where they defend them vote. And the people who they provide leadership for the nation and they before do that. Yes, not true say Maada be on a killer and all. But for say, they call people and for go protest because then people go die and all. For me, it don't make sense. Because people end up and die any day. Right now, we push the garbage people and so nobody not care. People in they die. Imagine how much people go don't die from the time you feel for take the action, who you for take. Say to the end of this money administration. Lord say, if after like this man can't get in success or back where you want to continue. It means saying that the same policies are no more. There's a high likelihood say it not go change. Things not go change. The same people who were protected under the administration they will continue. So what's in the people be need? The people don't show the seriousness, them don't come, they don't vote overwhelmingly. All what them need the protection of them votes. So now the leadership can inside. But I'm not dwell into that. That's a whole issue for another day. Because when you cancel the opposition, they go begin point finger as to that for blame, other not for blame, other responsibility, this and that and all. Make me personal opinion on that. But what I try for say, generally the people be need leadership. And that leadership has not been today. So we get for state term as it is. Anyhow you turn that leadership has not been there. All the people be need a direction. And now what the people need na guidance. The people need that guidance. They need somebody, people where they stand for them, people where, they're able for challenge this man. Because, like I said, this man, like the devil, they dwell in fear. Why should I continue for they say people will die now, they get power? If people and die, not to you call the people them out 87, now in go kill people them. Now in the all. Protest na natural any sign na dunia. It's allowed. But if you go begin limit and say possible take police clearance, that they naturally withhold police clearance, the people can protest. Now we don't get easier way. First of all, the boycott of APC we make so we then left avoid parliament, avoid the local government and all. Now, one of the most effective tools of protest. Because one, it not involve people going out for you forget youth man and for go bonfire and all. It just means say they boycott government. And government they lost a lot. And government's reputation they down. Whose government not going to go on for them parliament function? But how it happen, how it not happen, we'll see them end of one day and it lead to another thing. Delve into that. But the people need leadership. That is just what I'm saying.
All right, continue for listening and watch the program. This now we are to bring you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Family members, if you watch the program, please hit the like button and share the program for the benefit of other family members. Them we still there with Umar for talk about issues them we concern we inside the country.
All right. Now we can go on the full line for you get your view into all of the things that you do here in the program. You can call another voice side program. The number then at the screen on WhatsApp only. Yeah, call now. We get Umar inside the program, and of course we don't talk about other issues them inside the show. You know watch the program. Don't forget for like and share the program. And tomorrow by God in power, we get Lansana Dumbuya. We can respond actually to the ECSL acting chairman. We say the 2028 election could actually be like the 2023 election. Right, so we will come and get the APC official view on that particular issue day. So for now, let me go on the line and start for take some calls them. Welcome to the show, family member. You name and the call from?
This is Abdul call from the US.
Welcome, Abdul. Go ahead.
I go name two of the external recognition them. We Ernest by Koroma been get. We me aware of. Like where the Ebola been struck. Where Christian Amampo been the interview Ernest, he make reference to Ernest against them. And then he say all that the Ebola don't wipe off. Where he win in second term, Ban Ki-moon reference that. Now, let's put Sunday aside. Now, we come to the cash box analysis. I think I've been enjoying your program with cash box analyze, where it say, where you look at the minimum wage and the staple food, unless in terms they get anywhere from 4 bags to 4.5 bags of rice. Compared to now, where it be say if you buy 1 bag rice, the rest of the thing you need for cook, you either go big or sometimes you go trust. So they compare them to the need. Me not go talk about the Sierra Leone I send from here. When I just 2 common things I sell, I able for buy me first land during an in and that money they right now, if I get them, it's just enough number for clean me farm. So let me go again to the human rights record. Unless in human rights record, that be A+. Compare this guy. Now when they try to talk about if Sierra Leone ready, the only way Sierra Leone ready, Sierra Leoneans get determined for the security forces. And then second for realize say then get family. If una they go after people and family, una realize una get una family. Thank you, bye.
All right, the line still open. Welcome to the show, family member. You name and also the call from.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Welcome. You get the platform. You name and also the call from.
I do some PA.
Angola, you say.
In a family, I the call for we are from we are.
Yes, welcome. You get the platform.
Okay, but this we all get says now. This compares me also. Now sign of wickedness for you Ernest by Koroma. Very, very wickedness. Maada be in time how they live. A magic people on that shall live. Only imagine they pay somebody 800,000 or 6,000 bag of fresh above that. So I want for that person to feed on it. So right now everybody they live now like now a magician magic live now they live. You know, we compare Ernest and Maada. No time Maada Ernest in 2 years. It best pass Maada. This is 7 years far away. You know they compare themselves. You know they even compare. Now the best president to ever see now Sierra Leone. The best, and wherever we make the best, we only really pray for let God give we possible to do daily camp. And APC can get people like Dr. Richard Proctor, one possible get an attribute. We really pray God make God give that opportunity to be back. But for say, you send salon on that oxygen. People in the living room by the grace of God. I push the keep people in, we get work slow at the country. Ernest should not be this so. Ernest be so disciplined. People in the way Ernest, we say that they say Ernest impossible, Ernest in girlfriend from the energy sector. It be a sack people in. You know get secret. You see corner them they say they say out work slow, but still they rap with them. So that be na void for salon.
Okay, thank you very much. God bless you. Let's go. Welcome to the show, family member. You name and also the call for, please.
Yes. Then I'm Mohammed, I call from Qatar.
All right, get platform. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Well, yeah, now concerning this talk say APCS, like Richard Conte, I think the only policy we go we should have leadership. All the flag was Richard Conte. You see, so if there's APC, the other way to talk about APC will lack leadership. Like it make one short statement just say the amount of people don't die, we don't have wages push. Okay, someone come be put people that do. At least if people never be died, never be dying. The couple they die from 2023. The people don't die. It don't buckle pass. If you put people there, that one thing. But the police was saying that they will be owned the police with the government. Hopefully go kill the civilian. At least we take part. Kill past 50 people. The thief someone come for don't get what you want. But now cause this problem. Because you see between a lot lack leadership problem. And they see Ibrahim Bundu, they all it takes an anti-APC because they talk about PR system. I've been listening Liberty Radio. I want to invite one journalist, one lawyer guy. That guy he analyze about the PR system. the trick the way they get said that guy I'm not if you be able to call that one small skin lawyer guy. The meantime, I think week before last. Like I explain what the PSC also as you know, I enjoy the program because he hope you hear them. That money then for the use for then they make then the people open there because this PSC Ibrahim would all the use them. It's SLPP there for say the for instance about the executive, the for instance about the legislation. Wrong. Them man are failed. They don't cut drugs. Now say the government, when SLPP not be the color either before, and now they push this agenda now. Say yes, the PSC say fine for Sierra Leone. They reduce fat, they reduce this. If they say they cut on the executive APC then. If you say you go stop the tension still, them that's a big rule. Make them go with them bundle them. APC get Poku resources. People when them get idea for Poku because it's an Eskomaka, lights up, they become Kabai Tiger. And use the idea, use leadership, use discipline. Thank
you very much, my brother. God bless you. Thank you very much.
They don't accountability.
Thank you very much.
They use Ibrahim Bundu they all. They don't failure them.
All
right. They encourage us.
All right, we go to another call quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, good evening, Semepi. Good evening, Baibule. Good evening, the guest speaker. This is Jibrila from New Jersey.
Welcome, GB.
Yes, Semepi. Nothing not the way Ernest. We not compare Ernest and Maada Bio. Ernest do very well past Maada Bio. I agree that one day. But Ernest not get legacy in a So if this writer, if they write about Ernest, again for talk about Ernest in major blown out that country, we not make you not get legacy. Ernest in legacy in they get potopotopa. For call Sierra Leone the fastest growing economy. And then you the hand over power to somebody who they don't want you way ahead. And let's not near power itself. Kaba don't want her. And tell them about this man. This Ernest Koroma. I want to tell this author. Tell him, say, me, if he left to me one green, they die in exile. You know most people, they don't die for Ernest? You know most people, they don't die in a salon for, don't forget about push force. Remember, for account. Look, Rapish, they talk yesterday. I want to cry, what's a common eye. You know most people, they don't die. Then they want Ernest for Maada Bio. Kabadon, cannot near power to Kabadon want and say, Ernest don't fire some of his members in the APC. Except up to that thing that Berete been talking, the deputy foreign affairs minister. It's second because they tell him about Maada Bio. He can't tell, he allow this man to, they don't tell anybody this one boss in TIC, they don't make recommendations, say NPIC people, they don't focus near power. Africa, they go play them day. I'm not denying say not do pass Maada Bio. But you not get legacy. And then I have my points. And let's not get legacy.
All right, thank you very much.
This talk show go to, so and let's not get legacy.
Thank you.
God bless you all.
Yeah. All right, so we take 5 more calls inside the program. 5 more calls. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and inside the call from. Please get the platform.
Hello.
Yes, welcome to the platform. You get the you get it. Time for one.
Hello.
Yes, please reduce the volume of your set where you watch me from. You did live.
Okay, I dey call from UK.
All right, go ahead.
I dey call from UK. Me point where me want for make is all wetin we dey talk so. We dey the same thing over and over. This man not a man way this Maada Bio, not a person we supposed to sit down a power at all. From before CSF 2018. Me, I been on the campaign for let people not vote for her. Because I know him background very well. Including even the woman we get to. They not be supposed to ever encourage her near power. Because are they Ernest in time? And nearly pack meetings they come on Usade for turn back salon. Because I go salon and she say, oh, salon they progress so. People then they build houses, people then they come over, see they can do quite a lot of things. I was so amazed. I nearly packed me things for go. And I did it back Fortunately, I did it back when Maada Bio start kind of power. I see big difference. Now I say, yeah, now bye-bye. And from that day, what commodity? I no ever mass me foot because I know say na nonsense. Because I know say the opportunity wey no been get for thief or wey been get thief small. Now they can do am. And he really do. It not disappoint me at all. But all wetin they say is, APC not try for we at all. Samura Kamara not try. We all be open for let it stand up for the people them but another one. Because they say, even na the Bible says, God will make we all. Na God will the first wars there. So you know go say na the Bible or me na Christian or whatever. God first wars. So why not for first war? Why not for first war? If I don't call the people there out, for let people they can demonstrate for the rights there. Peaceful demonstration before don't take place.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good night.
All right, 4 more calls. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and where you call from?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Welcome. Get the platform.
Kushe.
Yes, sir.
You know, the governments of Ernest, Koroma and Maada now sleep and death. Now they talk for so. Maada not even get no interest about this we country. To be honest with you now, you not get no interest. When do they compare and contrast with this, the issues that will happen as alone from this the Ebola and how you call it, the coronavirus time, the lockdown. You know, you cannot compare. Maada for let it treat the people and as alone they give the money now for to carry go by for satisfy themselves. It just come for can satisfy the people that want to be fed for themselves, for enrich themselves. That's all they care. Now, in the QC, where the guy they ask if it's a lot of people that are ready, he had for them to say they're ready. People are ready for kick them out. But Maada not believe in voting. Like, yeah, we all been there where we listen to Maada. He said not about voting. And that's now Indian power. Weekendly, care about the people, them. One know it's about him, his family, and his friends, the way that they serve. That's all. Care. So then nobody not feel say care. And he's ready for kill, ready for do everything. Now he's ready for even the picking. You see when they push for food, things that they happen, but they ever mention about that. Because care. Care at all. They all might care about themselves, but trust me, Maada not care. I just don't know who side for what for do now for eradicate this human being. That system. Now take care.
Yeah, thank you very much. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and where you call from?
Hello, good evening. They call now we are.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, we are. We get another information. We don't know for myself now. They say they will want us to learn out drugs, Baku na Guinea. We don't know how true is it. Then,
right. We'll not get on
continue on this program. We had one time when I do phone calls then where me na maybe measure where I talk about some of the Lebanese then about this Hezbollah. You've now first deny. No, you get proof. Well, now they will cancel small. Now they will cancel. And then I don't begin talk so about Hezbollah. But people and they were like a country like America, they can't find out. Now they will cancel small. When SSF don't begin they get like say when they get the facts, they now small. But love they go no more. We will know the truth for Salon. That country they so sorry. Salon is sorry. So sorry the people there. Because not to the land, but the people there. Salon people there. They're not ready for change in another country. Now I then they pump. Now I call them. All they go. Lord, pray for the leader. Now the only country down the only they pray for leader. People are already killed. Then they pray for them. Now. Today the most better development in Salon where people they get money. Now drugs. Sengbe PM SSF na if they tell you not deny for say imam, pastor, the ande padentia. Yes, they know all it, but be lie, not deny. Just listen for Salon right now. That business, 9 people and they do right now the country. People and they die. They go pray for them back. And I saw God mark for them. So Salon, what did this young man they talk not true, but Salon, the people are not ready yet. This man don't talk at all, the people are not ready yet. And prayer not get for can for change the people. Now, una the people, Burkina Faso, when they ready, then come on a street. Una for no say, Burkina Faso, where this man before Ibrahim Traoré, they cover through, now people and come on a street for hardship. Then come out. Mali, the same thing, then come out. But Salon, now the hypocrisy, the people are not ready. It go
Right.
be post one bag rest, it go be I send a so God mark. So the people are not suffer, they want.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
And the people they want suffer. So
Thank you.
I mean contribution, Andy.
All right. One last call inside the program. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah. John.
Yes, welcome. Get a platform.
Yeah. My concern in this it's really happening at Sierra Leone. Me and this PR system still not a problem. This PR system, I normally APC them will accept and today like current still stand on the ground so they stand. And with the pre normal like they talk about say APC was the lead na leadership. Me at the pre go let God make the Richard Conte. Me now I'm waiting because if it's possible to get heart like them. We not get cover like Samoa Kama. Look with people. Look yesterday. One of my brother been telling me we are covered the 10 but them body when they die na that Freetown Park na that dirty box. We see so foods where they all these drugs don't ravage young man there. This government is still they continue see the one in power. Where they don't care, they don't have like kid not the people the whole country with drugs. Now they want to continue back still they want to say for this man. They see the pin say for like continue for finish with generation. This guy made them come out. They're not competent and are continue. They're all not competent. For serious law, they're incompetent for ruler country. They're not competent. They don't show. They never show no leadership. Matter be like number 22 and not work. They come for can thief and the thief in the pass.
All right. Thank you very much. Hello? Okay. All right, well, that's the last call inside the program this evening. Over to you, Omar.
Yeah, interesting point, Let's begin with, I think that the Honorable Abdul Kagbo, yes, I make very salient points. We now for begin going to the gains of Ernest Koroma and the way he managed the country, even the
No, that's
times
just
of crisis.
Abdul Kagbo, Randy.
Okay, sorry. In voice back sound like Honorable. So, and all, Abdul. So, we now for going to the gains of that mandate in terms of the way he managed the country in crisis. Then Boku. But what we see in the leadership that's in a decorum, this is what I'm focused on. Decorum in leadership. And at that decorum, they will not see in the present leader with it. The frequent rate of travels all over the place, state to side and stuff, they get official invites or waiting, they just they go. In other words, the cow direct man mentality into power. Travel for per diem's sake. Just for the 25 or 30,000, whatever, I'm sure we don't go up safe. Whether they get for day as per diem. If you get a down there, you make 200 trip. Now 5 man uncle to the left bar. Where naturally they not go probably probe into Dande. But the point where they make that a cow with direct man mentality into serious business. And at the beginning with some of the last points that they raise, I think that this lady we talk about holding with leaders to certain standards. If you really want to make let you get peace of mind, get that syndrome what they call vertigo, Now for begin see Maada bio hold them to a lesser standard, then that's when you will get peace of mind. Not give them that kind of reasonable man expectation. If you begin to wonder, say, why for do this stuff or why this for happen stuff? Like where you see Chris man, where whatever you see you do, they surprised. When I saw this man in a power, so If we don't seize for surprise, we now. Because we for know now say anything for them, anything counts. From a first lady where for holding himself as flag bearer, we're very unprecedented. Any Senate dunya, especially outside democracy day. So them, I mean, providing refuge for a drug lord from Europe. So we travel ban them now on the get. And so because of public embarrassment on the face, but cutting and the way for seize for surprise we. Yeah. So let me address this with brother way talk about Ernest handing over power to Maada, and for that reason they not get legacy. I understand in concern, I understand in frustration, and we look at the issue from that superficial level there, you will say, well, now they hand over power to Maada and for blame. But what I want to realize now that also Ernest select Maada for head SLPP. Maada go face, and besides, first of all, Salon we get APC, you get SLPP. Our APC get crowd, now so SLPP get their own crowd. And then are the two major political party them as alone. So it means say if leadership, democratic leadership not in a APC hand, it is in a SLPP hand. Ernest na a product of democratic transition. A peaceful one from opposition, a win election, then not get on tough time, then get on power. They can govern. The SLPP conduct a convention, majority of the delegates, a vast majority of them, elect Maada as the leader. So Ernest go by waiting the opposition presents. Then a conduct election, it try for make them fair because one member say Ernest inherit a country come up from war, from Pakaba. And it inherit that country there in peace. Challenges been there with the economy, but at least inherit in one piece. So inside we get the duty for handover and back in one piece, no matter what I hand over and to. So if it happen for handover and to a person we can fail for perform, not to Ernest you go blame again. No. Now the person where they now. And these are the mistake they make even for people waiting at the opposition, where their frustration also cloud them that then just one for see now, would have for blame. They forgot the actual post will be at the blame. The post will be at the blame that they're holding a power. Then go back to Uda for Ernest and the past and this and that. I'm sure after 2018 election, Ernest come to the APC in people it take responsibility, apologize, say let them move on. Inside the 1 or 2 things and come, they say, okay, for resign, for retire. He resign, he goes to don't suffer. But all on the back party issues and they come back and they can't draft and they drag and go big and back, say, can mix. For some people, who get this thing, I think so for them, the good Ernest is the dead Ernest Past the man die before they know, say, okay, no problem again. If you watching the gun as alone now, you get people who they say, he handed it. Now I go the engineer and I go make Maada now I make Maada continue for the day or whatever it is. So the point why they make that, you know, go blame Ernest for Maada in poor performance. And if you did die in a house, he left legacy, he left property, he left gentry. Una the picking away, he left the gentry and they give. Una can sell, then gentry then they. You know, say that he not left legacy. Now, una no manage the legacy well. The legacy the way Ernest left, now institutions. Now the road network. Now the light. He left the legacy then they. So if this man come in for manage him, you know what's Ernest left legacy. Because every legacy then for manage him. So I think so we can forget and declare he win Maada win election, the electoral commission has said I win, and as do what in every normal democratic president go do for give power to the way they announce. You know, we want for take and say because we think no more from an APC angle. Not look at that issue there from a Sierra Leonean perspective. Now remember for go 2028. APC people expect say if the candidates win, then for declare. Imagine if they go deny and back. Look at what's in the happen now where the APC still some segments of the APC still not accept the results. You understand? So they think about the country. Another point is the youth them. one of the things that we don't really affect we now the country where somebody raised, and I'm glad that he raised that issue there now, that we got a whole segment of the population now, and mostly now the Gen Z segment, where they pan loss. The Gen Z them now them naturally for take after young people already within young kind age bracket. We now the millennials or generation Y bracket. So them now done so much they into drugs that first of all psychologically they're not better. Physically, they're not active. And before long, we don't begin get Boku deaths them all over the place. So they lost a whole segment of a youthful population. One reason we make Africa get promised at the global stage at the youthful population. But for we in Asalo now, that population in our shrink now based on drug abuse and based on the state-sanctioned drug cartel where they operate right now. So that now one serious to for look at. If self will get for be agitated, then one thing I know for make we become agitated. And let also say this. Maada be really not for oppose at the international stage. It's not for resist. Because every day we sleep awake, it is subject the country to one embarrassment after the other. Every day we sleep awake, we see one faux pas after the other from the presidency. One blunder, one thing. So possibly like that, we only need that leadership or that force from the opposition for able to point out some of their issues here and all. I know they say not they, I don't want to delve into that. Right. But I just say we need to see more of that.
Okay.
You understand?
All right. Yeah. So as a way for wrap up in 2 minutes, what you want for left with you?
Yes. Now the fact say we need to pay attention to how we select we leaders them or how we elect them. We need for, show interest in our country they govern, no matter outside in the world. And I'm glad that most of the cause the way kind inside so now from the diaspora. So let we continue for do that one day. We don't do we own small effort for write a book, and the reason we could do this book are for all mirror to one leader, but the achievement of another. So that if you get any amount of shame left inside, you go look ping and say no it's in and go record me tomorrow and la adjust myself. And Lord we continue for pay attention to how that we leader the govern we. Lord we document
it here. Maada be getting your people back. Yeah, we have to Maada be say get your people away like so what about if they say fine thing about Maada be and put on tomorrow?
That is a no-brainer. The facts are there. Now that make you subject them here to facts. Okay. You can scrutinize them, look at the facts, and come back and critique. You understand? But the data not the lie. You go World Bank, IMF, and all that thing we mentioned now, then see I just mentioned so now, then they. So briefly, we launch this book in the US, Maryland, October 3rd. And we did launch them for celebrate that leadership that we've been get. We've been given that sense of progress. So everybody, Sierra Leoneans, not just APC, including SLPP people, we know say we need to appreciate this kind of leader. They need to show up in support of this man. They need to show up in support of this initiative for come and celebrate leadership. Now, when we continue for the do that one day, we drill them. Then go make Maada be no say it's time for really take try for temper down, because for now it's just a do. It's just a do. No matter waiting. All kinds of things that happen, demonstration, this and that, or waiting, it's just a do. Now we continue. Right. Now we also begin to address the issue from a different angle.
All right.
This is now one way. You understand? We don't need to go all gone for go begin the politics. But let no more say people and the way they document history, and we all an Eskuma mirror for Georgia.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Omar, for you taking time for joining inside the program this evening. I appreciate your time with me.
Bless you.
All right, in name Yahuma, we actually can talk about, how to compare the two and president them and who that don't do pass. And as we can actually do so inside the program today. And we invite them for actually can talk to we on that one day, because we want to focus on other areas then. Yeah, so one for tell and thank you, one for tell all. Thank you, we like and share the program and we do it inside the show. Until then, we're going to meet again tomorrow morning inside the program we call Cool Rest. One for say God bless you, country Sierra Leone we call We Are.
Well, not a very serious problem. In the first instance, when things like happen in any country, it can almost develop into some kind of embarrassment for the country. That drugs then just come overtake almost everything in this country. So some of you will not just believe for the criticize, we also believe so for come with solutions and observations. So the letter was just a piece of a letter which I wrote to the president to just remind him that it's his responsibility for help for make we all fight this whole menace. And also importantly, we all not forget, say, only a few months, a few weeks ago, we all been concerned about the Kush